We're infected. Damn goat infected us. We're gonna want to have infected goat milk? Sure. What could possibly go wrong with that? Welcome back, everybody, to The Infected. I'm the Bearded OG, and in this episode, we are going to work on getting our lumber yard fixed up here, and then we're going to start taking a look at power. So, I built out this deck, 2 more foundations out. We might end up going 3 out. And I put a ramp in here, too, so we can drive up here if need be. In one of our vehicles, or maybe even both of them. Does the truck fit up that ramp? It probably does, yeah. I would think so. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to move the saw. And my thought for the saw is to have it face this way, because then we can just easily feed the logs right into it from that end. The only thing I don't like about it is it's got some kind of a... Well, the hitbox is probably based upon the boards themselves. But I can't, I can't put it all the way up against there, so I have to hold it this far back, which I'm not a huge fan of, but that might be just the way it is, right? Now, one other thing that I'm thinking about here is if I put it, say, right here, let's just do that. So it's not blocking this walkway here. Yeah, see, that's sticking way out, but that's why it is, because of the boards. I mean, technically, this is the right direction anyways, because the saw's on this side, I suppose. But my question is, can I... Right, okay. Can I take a log and get it on there without having to get up on the platform? Oh yeah, easily. Okay, so that should work fine for that. I don't know that we really need these old saw tables anymore. I mean, we could keep them, I suppose, but not sure that we need to. They're useful if I have a really, really big project, and I need some extra logs. So let's get this thing out of the way. What I'm thinking, though, is let's start grabbing these, because I want to have the 2, that are from the saw themselves, but then right next to them, I just want to put in a whole mess of these to store the logs. And I think I'll maybe overlap them a bit too, just to save some space, I guess. So let's put all of these in here, and I want to make some more too. Now, do I have... Yeah, I've got more over here. Okay. We'll put these here. Okay, so that gives us 7... 1, 2, 3... No, it gives us 6 additional storage places for boards. And we might as well... Let's see, firewood, plank stand. We might as well have these go all the way to the edge of the building. That gives us a total of 10 log stands. The disadvantage of continuing to use those 3 is I would have to put them over here, and it's just longer traveling to load them up. However, once they're loaded, then they just stay that way until I use them. So if we were going to do that, well, first thing is I can't move these when they have planks in them for some strange reason, even though I can apparently move the other one. I'm not sure. So let's unload these, and we'll put these planks in the stands. And then we'll move those over here, and we'll just kind of see what it looks like. Oh, yeah, we got to go here. All right, I need to get sticks for those. And speaking of which, let's actually move the stick racks over here too. Can I actually slide those in here? Oh, yeah, I can put it there. Interesting. That better utilizes that space, but I don't know if it's going to let me put the second one in there though. Let's see what it does. No, it doesn't. Ah, oh, darn it. That would have been nice. Yeah, there's some kind of collision thingy going on there to prevent that. I mean, I guess we could put them along here. Still allows us to walk through here. Maybe, I don't know. I'm going to do this for now, but I might change my mind on this later. Okay, and then let's grab a bunch of these to finish out those other racks. There we go. And then we can put these back in here and then finish offloading our planks. So that gives us, yeah, that gives us a total of 10 plank storages plus these two. Plus, if we want to continue utilizing these guys, I think that thing's a pipe fitting, but we don't really need that with Mike. I'm assuming, you know, to set up irrigation later on. So if we held this out to say there, is that far enough to out to where? Oh yeah, that's, we could actually push that back a little bit. Maybe even almost all the way back. Let's say maybe to right about there. And then I want to make sure the board doesn't clip into the wall. I don't think it will. It's probably going to stop right about at the edge of the table, I'm guessing. Yeah. So we could actually move this back even a little bit further. Maybe to, let's say, about there. Okay, I am out of water. And almost out of energy. So we need to eat something. And we need to sleep too. Let's take a look at Mike's food. Okay, he's out of food, so we need to get him some food. Why don't we just transfer all the potatoes over to him? And we've got more spoiled food to take care of. Oh, that's full. All right. Let's just move all this over. Okay, so he grabs some spuds. He's good for now. How about if we grab one of these? And I should also have some meat. Oh, I did add some more ingot shelves too, because there's no reason not to. Rather than, you know, trying and store all the other stuff in here. And, you know, again, we can add more ingot shelves as we need to. I don't want to go too crazy with it because I'm just not sure in the long run, you know, how much of these we're going to use at any given time. And I probably should set up some shelves for steel ingots too, but again, we'll worry about that later. Okay, so let's go. Do I have anything on the drying rack? I don't. All right. We have no more cooked livers. We've been eating those up. So we have one thing of fruit salad. Let's eat that. And I'm gonna probably need to butcher that pig. Put the extra cans in there. So yeah, let's go ahead and butcher the pig here. And we'll put the raw liver in there. We'll wash our hands so we don't forget in the ice. Look at that. It's amazing. We stick our hands right through the ice. And we will get you started and cook the bacon, which we will mostly give to Mike. We might need a couple pieces ourselves. We'll get you on here. Okay. Let's put you in there. And let's see, what time is it? It's 6:58 a.m. We could... Alright, I'm going to take this thingy of bones. Full stack of bones. Is that 0.4 for the stack or for one? That's for one. Okay. How much is point? Okay, we can actually make more money. Yeah, 3 shards per bone. Yeah, we could definitely make more money by turning this into shards. So let's go ahead and go here. And shards, I think, are here. Yeah, here. And craft all. A lot more money. Over 3 times as much. So, yeah, definitely want to do that. Okay, let's grab the first batch of bacon, and we'll put the second batch on. After we get our power situated, then I'm probably going to start thinking about making a stove, which we need, I think we need power for. Well, actually, do we? Is there a stove that runs off of, like, coal? Technologies. Fridge technology, loom, stove technology. A metal stove. That almost looks like it might run off of coal. We have 10 tech points. In fact, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We only need 1 more tech point, then we have enough for everything. So let's learn stove technology. All right, and then if we look here to placeables and furniture, kitchen, a metal stove, 25 iron ingots, 8 firewood, and 10 screws. Oh yeah, see, this doesn't say power required, whereas this does, so we should be able to make this, right? We have the food prep table. Sink provides clean water. Oh, man. That's useful. We don't have to boil water anymore. We can make that right now. Corner counter. What does that do for us? Is that just decoration? Maybe it gives us food storage of some sort. And again, I don't know what the difference is between a food prep table versus a food prep counter. Maybe they both do the same thing, it's just more furniture options. This, however, is totally doable. Let's... Because I bet you this runs off of coal. Just because it looks like the furnace there. So why don't we stick this here? I wonder if we're going to also need like pots and pans and stuff like that, like you do in subsistence. Not sure. Okay, so I'm not going to do all of this right now, but let's just grab the screw and get the screw requirement done. Because I want to finish. I want to stay kind of on task here. I want to get the lumberyard done and get the power going. So if we have time later on in this episode, we'll get that going too. I was just assuming that the stove required electricity, but obviously it doesn't, so, or at least not that particular one. So that's really good to know. So yeah, we'll just have normal food for now as opposed to something fancy. I'll make some more, vegetable salad stuff and fruit salad and all that later. Let's that gets us in pretty good shape. We'll drink that. I really would like to get that sink so we don't have to mess around with boiling water anymore. That would be nice. Okay, let's put the rest of this bacon in Mike's food. There you go, buddy. Bacon potatoes. Yummy. All right, back to this. So, this is... wait a minute. Why isn't that... Oh, it's not working because it's full. Okay, so let's move all of these planks into the storage so we can keep making new planks. That'll give us a nice little supply of planks there. Do I have any more? Oh, I sure do. Look at that. Planks for days. Okay, now... let's get these guys moved over. And I'll refill these later. Off camera. I'll worry about that. I'm not going to worry about blocking that pipe for now. If it... Try and get these sort of lined up with each other. If we decide that we need to use that in the future... Oh... That isn't really well lined up, is it? Then we'll figure something else out. But for now, it must be that pipe thing that's keeping me from pushing that way back. So, oh, no, it isn't. I just didn't do it right, man. Okay, so we want it to be about... So the legs of the tables and the tables themselves are lined up. Okay. There we go. Put that there. All right. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just don't want it to be an eyesore either. Okay, same thing. Get the legs of the table lined up more or less, and then sloop it over here and put it in place. Okay. Nice. Now, the next question is... I really wish this wasn't sticking out as far as it is. This is where we might have to add another foundation, because what I want to do is I want to put these long ways. And it doesn't cause a problem for us to walk up here, but if we wanted to take, the ATV with a load of logs or whatever, or even the truck, even more so, that isn't going to work. Okay, so that means we are going to need to add another foundation. Which is fine. It's not a big deal for us to do that. It's just that everything's going to be sticking out in the water now. Well, not everything, but everything over on this side. But we can make it work. Just put all that stuff there. Okay, so let's get foundations going here. Okay, that gets that taken care of. Now what we'll do is we will move these guys back. Probably just a little beyond the ramp, I'm thinking. And we can also use this seam here. That'll work. Okay, so now let's move these over and we'll make a bunch more. And so we have a big row of logs at our disposal that Mikey can fill up for us. I think we'll just go with that many for now, and if I feel like later on we need more, then we'll do more. Which does leave this entire deck here for something else. I don't know what we would put there necessarily. Could put the garage there, maybe. That's a thought. Placeables, others, garage. Maybe not. Oh, here, turn it this way. Look at that. It just barely fits. That makes this not very practical anymore, but I like this, actually. I'm liking it. It's a little weird, though. Here, let's try something. Actually, hold on. Get this out of the way. Does this truck not fit up the ramp? Of course, we could put more ramps down, I guess. Okay, let's try... I'm stuck on the spikes. All right, let's try a couple things here. These logs racks can be moved back a little bit. Here, let's put you in here. Okay. And let's also make another construction stairs. Let's put another ramp here. We don't need to put one on that side. We need 2 logs and 6 planks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Okay. And yeah, I think if we're going to do this, we're going to need to move all of this stuff back. So let me do that. Well, hold on. Before I go to that trouble, let me just make sure we can still get up there now. It's kind of funny because it acts like the structure's actually there, even though it isn't. Yeah, that thing's got a really wide wheelbase, so we're definitely going to need to push these logs that direction in order to make this work. Okay, so, but I think it will work. Just leave that there for now. So yeah, let me get all this stuff pushed back. Okay, I think that's a better arrangement. I can still just like stand right here and grab logs out of here and put them in there, so I don't have to, you know, do a bunch of this way, this way, this way thing, so that works. And I mean, theoretically, I could still load these up too, I suppose. I don't... I mean, it looks like we're going to get an attack. And I don't like the fact that I can't walk through here, though. So, you know what? I don't think we need these anymore. I really don't. Well, I guess what we could do... I know I'm a little scatterbrained, huh? I guess what we could do is put them in here. We still could walk through here. If we ever needed to bring the cart through, though, that might be a problem. Alright, let's get ready for this attack here. I'm at full health. Should be good. As usual, we'll just lure them onto the spikes if they come from across the river. There they are, yeah. These guys aren't very smart. That works in our favor, though. Okay. I don't know if I have Mikey on repair at the moment or not. Let's take a look and see what his orders are. Replenish, take care. Yeah, so let's just quickly set that to repair, and we'll recall him if we need to. Still don't know if I need to do that or not. Haven't seen comments about that. If you guys have left comments. Okay, let's grab this and put you here. We may never use these again. Oh, crap. But I'm not quite ready to get rid of them yet. If I need to, can I... If I needed to, could I do this? Oh, yeah, I can. I mean, I shouldn't be able to, but it lets me do it. Okay. So, I'll just keep those there for the time being. We had a little bit more room over here. We could put them over here, but that's okay. And that way now we can walk through here if we need to. Cool. What does this require to finish, by the way? Oh, it requires cement. 90 cement. So yeah, we'll have to wait until we're starting to make cement before we can do anything with that. It's March, by the way, too. Welcome to March, everybody. All right, Mike, what are you doing? He's working on plants. So did he go repair this? I didn't pay attention. It was this one, right? Yeah, he did. Okay, nice. Oh, footsteps. You know what we need? Some more meat. Where'd you go? I've totally not been doing that, but that's okay. I can only do one or two things at a time. I'm a terrible multitasker. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't hit the... It hit the spike. Oh man, he moved his head right when I released the arrow. Of course he did. How dare he do that? I'm saying he. That is a doe. Well, it could be a buck because they won't... God damn it. I don't think they'll have their antlers in March yet. Okay, he bled out. Alright, let's run and grab this arrow. Jeez, I shot that a long ways away. Okay, we got some more meat when the time comes. I'm kind of hungry too. Did I leave bacon on here? I did, look at that. Alright, nice. At least this game isn't like Valheim where stuff will burn if you leave it on the stove. Alright, let's put you in here. We've got massive amounts of feathers. We need to make a trader run. We were going to change this to a ramp also. So let's delete that and delete this. We want this to be a ramp. And we want construction, others, wooden pillar. Yeah, we'll put a wooden pillar there. Okay, and this needs 2 logs. 1, 2. Got to set Mike back to gathering logs for us. Okay. Is he gonna... Looks like he's going back to the greenhouse. Oh, nope. You gonna go get logs? What's he gonna do? Yep, he's going to get logs. Perfect. Okay, so I didn't have to reset him. All right. I think we're good for now, guys, for the lumberyard. So we'll let Mikey get everything filled up here. And we really only need to fill 2 more of those, and then we're at max capacity, unless I also want to put some logs on the old benches, which I can do, but I will do that off camera. I'm not going to do that right at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like you could use 5-ish more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 more. There we go. Okay. I'm going to leave the ghost of the garage there. There's no reason not to. You know what, though? Could that possibly cause an issue if we log out? Maybe in case it might possibly cause an issue, let's get the truck back out. Nice. All right, lumberyard is done. So, next thing on the agenda is power. So, what I'm thinking about in regards to power... let's see. We're ultimately going to want water power, which I think we have to get from the trader, and it's very expensive, but supposedly that's the best power to get. I don't think that wind power is all that great in the game, wind turbine, because from what I understand, you have to have a whole bunch of them. We could try solar panels. Solar battery technology? Solar battery technology? Solar panel technology. Can't we get like an advanced battery from the trader? Oil pump technology. Ooh, that's a big oil pump. Power technology. Okay, so yeah, we're going to have to learn... I believe we need the junction box, so let's learn power technology. And then where is the generator? Is that also a trader thing? I think it might be, because I'm not... My eyeballs aren't seeing a gas generator. Chemistry, advanced workbench, wind turbine, circular, water, power, oil pump, forge, rack, grinder, extractor, mixer. I think we're going to need to do the... Well, we are going to need to do the mixer. Barn, sink. I like the idea of the sink with the water. But I have a feeling like that might require more than what it appears. So tell you what, let's not do anything yet with that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go take a trip to the trader. Can I sell these? Yeah, I can. Okay. We're gonna sell some stuff and just see what they have for sale, because it seems to me like the gas generator is probably gonna be our best bet, because gas isn't really an issue. Once we get power, we can make our own gas, and then we can just keep the gas generator going, and we don't necessarily have to mess around with solar power, because solar power is not going to work at night. Of course, I guess it would store a battery, right? And then we can draw from the battery. Yeah, not sure about that. You know what, though? Before we actually do that, even, let's get our stove built, so we can make some good food. Yeah, let's do that next. Okay, so we need 8 firewood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we need 25 iron ingots. Holy shite. That's a lot of iron ingots. But it'll be worth it. So there's 10 right there. And let's pull you out of there and you out of here. And do I have any fragments? I only have 2 fragments. Well, here. We'll split one of those. Now we have 3. I'll throw those on there and then take all of this. That, and that. And that. Okay, there's 10 more ingots right there. And then we'll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so let's load these ingots in. 16 of 25, so we need 9 more ingots, which we will get when these are finished. Beautiful. Okay, so while we're waiting for that, let's look at some food stuff. So on the stove, oh, wait a minute though. Don't we need pots and pans? Let's look at that. I thought I saw pots and pans somewhere. Here. Craft on the workbench used to cook advanced foods on the stove. A pot. Craft on the workbench used to cook advanced. Okay, so we can just make those with more iron ingots. And a clay bowl used to store and serve onion soup. Just onion soup? That's it? What's this? Oh, we can make a tire? We obtained by loading the ATV POI location identified on the map. Really? What do we need that for? I don't know. That's confusing. Onion soup. Let's look at that. That's this. It gives 50 thirst, 20 carbs, 2 protein, 5 fat, 15 vitamins. That's pretty good vitamins and some energy. And also goes towards our maximum thirst cap. That's not bad, actually. Okay, maybe let's make a little bit of this. But the meat stew is going to give us a lot of good stuff. The potato pie going to give us a lot of good stuff. Why would stew take away my thirst? That does not make sense, because stew usually has some juice in it. A bacon pie. That's 30 carbs and 40 protein. This is 40 carbs and 10 protein, 10 carbs and 60. So the bacon pie in terms of protein and carbs is a little more balanced than these two are. 30 fat, 18 fat, 40 fat. This has less vitamins than the other stew. This goes towards giving us max health though, whereas this is stamina, which is good. I mean, we run out of stamina all the fucking time. So, yeah. Bacon pie. So we need the bacon pie mix. So that's bacon, eggs, milk, and veggie. Potato pie mix is eggs, pumpkin. You know what? I don't have any eggs because we only have one male chicken so far. That's a thing. Potato pie mix. Where's that at? Where's potato pie mix? Oh, it's right here. Yeah, see that? All of these require eggs. The veggie doesn't. The stew mix doesn't. So we should theoretically be able to make the stew mix. All right. I'm really interested in the bacon pie though. Just because I think it's a little more balanced. What is this? This requires chicken, mushroom, egg. Yeah, we could make this right now. We just don't have any eggs, so we need to get some chickens and or do some looting. Anywho, okay, let's grab all of this. Grab all of this. 2 iron fragments there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 18. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. So what can we put coal in there? Does it take coal or does it take firewood? Let's find out. Yeah, it takes coal. Nice. All right, so I guess we have to put the pots and pan thingies on there. And to make those, we need 2 iron ingots and 3 iron ingots. I'm not sure which one we need for which. The clay bowl we could do right now. So do we consume the bowl? That's a question. Let's go to the workbench. And move all those over. Craft 1 clay bowl. Put the clay bowl there. All right, hold on a sec. Go here. Go here. Made on the stove in a pot. Oh, we need the pot. Gotcha. Okay. See, these don't say if we need the pot or the pan, but that does. Okay. Okay, grab all of those. Grab all of those. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 is what we need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why do I always miss one? I don't know. Can't take me anywhere. Okay, so there's 3 iron ingots to make a pot. Craft. So do we put the pot on the stove? Yes. Cool. All right, now let's go grab some onions. And we got more spoiled stuff, which I will take care of once we get like 2 full thingies of it. All right, onions. How many onions did that say we needed? It needs 100 water and 1 onion to the pot. Let it boil. Once cooked, use a clay bowl. Oh, I see. We use the clay bowl to grab it out of the pot. Interesting. Okay. I'm just going to make 1 to start with because I just want to see what happens there. Clean. You have to put water in it. Ah, right. Okay. That makes sense. It needs... Oh, it needs 200 water. Okay, let's... In fact, you know what? I think I need to get more water. Yeah, we have water here. Let's get this going again. Alright, now we want to go here, grab clean water, and how do we put the water in the pot? Clean water. I don't know. Do we have to... Oh, I can't take the pot back off. How do we do this? Do we do this? Do we put the onion in the pot? There. Okay, we got the onion in there. Oh, right. I need to put it on the thingy do. I'm so silly. Onion. Now, start. My brain was telling me to pour the water into the pot. Okay, so it's boiling. How do I know when it's done? Let's look at this again. I've never done this before. In the stove, at least 1, and let it boil. Once cooked, use a clay bowl to grab this. Okay, I'm assuming it's going to tell me when it's ready. That is fun, though. I love it. Okay, let's go here, and we'll redo these guys. Let's see where we'll have the rain to replenish stuff. I wonder how long does this actually take? Okay, here. Let's go. Oh, we're hot, right? Okay. Oh, that ran out. I think it's time for us to take our winter jacket off. We will leave our winter pants on for now, because it still can get pretty cold in March. In fact, it is March right now, in real life. I went for a walk this morning, and it was like freezing out, and the wind was blowing. It was cold as hell. So yeah, case in point. Okay, put that in there, and do this. Oh, you guys must have just run out. No, you're done. Okay. Those two there. Let that finish. All right, now let's go here. Fill you up. Put you in there. Onion soup. Nice. Okay, so do I do this? Oh. I don't see the little circular thing that it had before. Okay, let's read it again. Okay, add at least 100 water and 1 onion to the pot and let it boil. Once cooked, use a clay bowl to grab the soup. Clay bowl. Putting it over the soup, but I don't see a thingy. Do I right click on this? How do I do this? It can't be that hard. I'm clicking the action key, the mouse key. Options. Used to store and serve onion soup. What does this do? No, I don't want to destroy it. This has got to be... I'm making this too hard. Oh! Now I see the thing. There we go. You can't look at the pot. You have to look at the stove. Oh, man, that's so weird. Okay. Now, onion soup. Let's do this. Pretty good stuff. And I actually like onion soup in real life, too. French onion soup. You know, where they put the little... I think is it mozzarella cheese that they melt on the top of it? Oh, my God, that sounds good right now. I'm actually doing a fast, so I'm, like, very hungry right now. So I shouldn't even be talking about food. Yeah, so don't talk about food. Okay, you know what? Actually, I'm just going to leave that burn because we're going to do more stuff. Okay, let's go here. We should... Oh, actually, we need to make a pan, right? Yeah, okay. So grab all that. Grab all that. And grab those two. To you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That should be the right amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got it. Yay me. I can actually math. Okay, let's go here. Put 2 of these on here and we'll craft a pan. And we'll put the pan here. And once it's there... Oh! Why can I pick up the pan but I can't pick up the pot? It makes no sense. I'm so confused. Alright, whatever. Okay, pan's there. Now, go here. We want to make a stew mix. Okay, so this is the stew mix. We need a raw meat, a raw liver, a veggie mix, and a milk. All right, let's go ahead and butcher our deer. Wash our hands in the ice. Once I get the sink in place, I should be able to wash my hands in the sink, right? I mean, right? Am I right? Okay, so we have the raw meat. Oh my God, you gave us a lot of raw meat. We got the raw meat and the raw liver. We needed a milk. Let's actually pull a milk out of the barn. Yeah, we have 3 milk. 752, 715, 6. Okay, let's grab that one. And what was the other thing we needed? We needed one more thing. I don't remember what it was. Oh, we need to make a veggie mix. Oh, that makes sense. Cucumber, corn, potato, and onion. We did consume that onion bowl, didn't we? Oh man, that sucks. I hate it when games have you consume dishes. Like 7 Days to Die, when you consume the jar, it makes no sense. It is bullshit. Anyway, what are we doing? Oh, yeah, we need a corn, a cucumber, an onion, and a potato. Okay, let's go here. And... oh, I did it again. Damn it, Jim. Son of a... Alright. Watermelon seed. You reach in and you accidentally grab the thing. Okay, pick you up. There's no room for you right there. Okay, well, here, just drop that there. We'll drink it later. So turn this way. Go here, go food. Craft veggie mix. Boom. Veggie mix is crafted. We'll grab you and bring you with us. Okay, so now I should be able to craft a stew mix. Beautiful. And now I should be able to make it on the stove somehow. So do I do this? I think so. Yeah, it's working. Oh, that's awesome. That is really cool. Okay, you know what? We need to actually start hanging on to some raw meat too, because I've just been putting it all on the dried meat thingy. Well, in fact, why don't we make 2 of these? We'll have one to eat now, and then we'll have one for later. So we need another liver. We have the meat. Milk. Yeah, we need a milk. And we need another set of veggies. One of you, and one of you. Move that over. Okay. Okay, let's make another stew mix. What am I missing? Oh, no, veggie mix first. Yeah, right. Okay. And now the stew mix. Awesome. Okay, so stew mix is done. What do I do? I'm pressing E to pick up the pan. It's not working. Okay, so E does not pick up the pan. I'm pressing E. How do I get the stew mix off the stove? Pressing E, nothing's happening. Why is this so fucking confusing? It shouldn't be this hard. I can look at that, and then do I do this? Ah, yes. I take the stew out of the pan, and it just magically stays together in my inventory. Of course, I should have known that. How stupid of me. Oh, man, this is fun. I'm enjoying it. Okay, so this should really give us some good stuff over here. Let's eat it. Oh, nice. We just got a health cap, right? Yeah, we're up to back up to 99 again. That's amazing. Love it. Wait, are you cooking? Oh yeah, you are. Okay. It said that lasts for a really long time. Maybe we should make, say, 2 or 3 or 4 or more. So let's pull those out. That way we can put some of this other raw meat back in here for later stews. All right, so that means we want, if we're going to make 2 more stews. Yeah, we're going to make 2 more stews. So 2 corn, 2 cucumber, 2 onion, and 2 potato. You still have food, buddy? Yeah, he's got his bacon. Oh, and 2 more milk. 1 milk there, and 1 milk here, which leaves room, even more room. Okay, cool. So, go here. We want to make 2 veggie mixes. And then we want to make 2 more stew mixes. All right, grab this, drag the stew out of the pan into our thing, put the next one on. and profit. Okay, how long does this last? It says it lasts a long time. It lasts 4 hours. Okay. If we put it in here, though, it stops the timer, right? Nice. So I think what we'll do here, let's have some watermelon too. Just that gets our carbs all the way up. Oh, right. We have all of this. So if we eat one of these, and we eat another one of those, that gets all of our nutrients up. Not quite our vitamins, but everything else. And then I'll just keep those in there because those will last for a very long time. Okay, grab the stew out of here, put this in here. We'll take this stew with us for the road. This one, I'm assuming, as long as it stays on the stove, won't spoil, hopefully. And yeah, nice. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, grab all of those. 1, 2, 3 ingots. Put these up here. Let's put these back here. I'm gonna put you out. And let's do one more batch here, and then we'll put this out. So that way it's not running and wasting fuel while we go to the trader. Love it. All right, now back to you. We got clean water, clean water. So we're good to go. We can put this out. I mean, I might as well just leave that on there until, because if I take it off, then I have to put it in here and take up another space. Right. Okay. All right, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab all the stuff that I have for selling. Maybe even... Oh, we don't need all these seeds. Let's sell off all of these pumpkin seeds except for that. Anything we have a double stack of, we'll sell. Corn. Yeah. And arguably, we don't really need any of these either, but we'll keep them. We'll just keep, you know, up to 1 stack, which we don't even need to do that, but we'll do it anyway. What are you? No, you're good. You're just full. Okay, cool. Look at this, man. Mikey's got us all stocked up. Love it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to load up this and this with everything we want to sell, which is everything in here. Yeah, we got fat rolls. Okay, and then let's just take a quick look. There's nothing in fuel. None of the overflows are full. I don't know how many of these electronics we're going to need. I have a feeling like we probably should be hanging on to them. So I think I will. And we could probably say the same thing about this stuff too. However, this stuff we could sell because it's super easy for us to make now. Ooh, wool sells for a hell of a lot of money. If we... Here. Let's do this. Let's hang on to half of this wool. I don't know what we need it for, but we probably need it for something, and then we'll sell those. That's a lot of money right there. Let's sell all of the cloth, and let's sell all but, say, I don't even, think we need 2 stacks of feathers, do we? I mean, we get them all the time. So yeah, let's sell all those feathers. And we can, you know, we can use all of this to make even more cloth. So we'll just make it as we need to. I think that's everything that we want to sell. Oh, before we leave, let's take a nap because I'm tired. Okay, nap time's over. I will see you guys at the trader. I want that sheep. Are you going to bleed out, sheep? Yep, he is. Or she. You. Oh my god. That stuff's heavy. Why am I... What's the matter with me? I'm probably thirsty. I am indeed. Okay, drink that. Okay, I think we can pick the sheep up and just take him on here. Pretty sure. Oh, finally the river has melted, so. Pick him up, jump, throw him down, pick him up, jump, throw him down, pick him up, jump, and put him on the table. Okay, I'm not going to butcher him right now, but... Or her. But she's there when we need her. As I'm going very slowly down this road, I'm asking myself, why didn't you just bring the truck? Would have been much faster. Hey. Quit throwing shit at me. It's rude. More stuff to sell. Chicken. Oh, you know what else I should have done in terms of bringing the truck is it's got my train carrots. For the love of Pete. Can't take me anywhere. Okay, let's take care of this guy. Of course we missed. Look at that headshot. Okay, there's another guy way over there. Missed him. I think there's... Oh shit. Look at that arrow. It's a kilometer away. I think there's always 3 of them, right? At least on the default settings, maybe. Okay, that's a headshot. Let's go grab our arrow. There he is. That was a long shot and an epic fail. We could probably loot this whole town. I haven't looted here in a long time. There we go. Never mind. Go grab this arrow. Well, you know, this may be just far enough out of town to where it'll respawn them again. And if it does, it does. We'll just kill them again. Grab some carbs. Okay. How about if we do a loot sesh, and then we'll pretty much just take everything to the trader. But first, I want to go... Yeah, there's another one that just spawned in right there. I want to go get the ATV. Look at that shot. Sometimes I'm right on the money, most times I'm not. Whoop. Good thing there isn't vehicular damage in this game. Alright, so, why don't we actually... Wow, I can't believe I was able to grab all of that. I'm going to keep the electronics, the mechanicals, and the water pipes. We definitely want to keep the oil can. But everything else we'll sell. So let's sell this first batch, and then we'll loot the town. Hopefully, in the process of looting the town, we'll get some eggs. Then we can make some of that other stuff. Hello, trader. Take all of those. There's 40 bucks right there, just in bones. 115. Man, look at that. Nice. 117. 347 for a stack of Kevlar. Holy moly. Nice. A little more money for feathers. That's a decent amount of money. Okay. Move all of those. Move all of those. I'm going to keep the screws and the oil shale. I don't have any cans at the moment, so we can make tea later. Okay. Wow, look at that. 380.9. Boom. So that gets us up to 540. So what we want to do is we want the gas generator, which is 750. Yeah, see, the water mill's 2,500. That sucker is expensive. I think you guys told me at one point in the comments that I should get the advanced battery too. But we're not going to be able to get that and the gas Jenny at the same time. Unless we really, really get into some good loot here. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the loot sesh. And as usual, watch the right-hand side of my screen over here to see what we get from the loot. And let's do this. There's another chicken, damn it. go ahead and do the rest of this stuff here. Oh, I guess I could make another coffee. That won't click over for some reason. Okay, so that gets us another 3120, and then let's make one more coffee. Oh, I guess I sold all my tea. That's right. I don't hardly use that stuff anymore. Okay, so that gets us up to 628.20. That's not quite enough, is it? We need 750. Okay. So we could buy instead the advanced battery and then go home and build some solar panels and then come back later and get the gas generator. Yeah, why don't we do that? Why don't we do that? Here we go. Okay. Anything else we might want to buy with this? No, let's save that because we still have to raise the 750 to get the gas genny later. But at least this will now allow us to get started with power, even if it's not ideal power. And we have the advanced battery to store everything. Okay, let's go home and do that. 3 feathers. There's a female chicken right there. Let's see if we can grab her. Oh, there's a goat too. All right. Okay, let's grab the trank arrows out of here. And let's grab you. Okay, we finally got ourselves a female chicken. And Mr. Goat, or Mrs. Goat. Oh, there's another female chicken. Okay, let's get the other chicken first. Nice. All right. Does it show where my trank arrow went? I don't see it. Maybe you can't recover trank arrows. Oh, actually, have I been recovering them at all? I think these are consumed, right? Right, where's the goat? Oh, shit. Leave me alone, goat. Yeah, I think those are consumed. Okay. Let's go get our cart. Nice. We got 2 chickens and another goat. I love it. Oh, we're infected. Damn goat infected us. We're gonna want to have infected goat milk? Sure. What could possibly go wrong with that? Okay, so I think, do we just... oh, yeah. Okay, we just put the chickens in. Nice. We'll grab the goat, put the goat in. We have 3 goats, 3 chickens. And we should probably put some extra food in there. Put you right there. Let's grab all of these potatoes because this should be completely full. Mike's going to need food pretty soon. And then can we do, no. I have to shift click them in. I don't know what the maximum amount of food is you can put in here, but let's just put 2,000 food units in, and then we'll put the rest of these in for Mike. It's probably about time for us to do a biofuel thingy. So let's grab all of you. And I think it takes 3. And we can't shift click those over. Okay, crafts all. That gives us 9. I'm going to put these back in here so I don't forget to do that. $18. $27. And 30 in total. Very nice. Very nice indeed. You could use 3. Can I shift click those in? Nope. Grab all of that. And you could use 3 as well. Well, here, you can just do this. Yeah. All right. Grab all of you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put these over here. Okay. So let's take a look. I've got all that stuff to put away. I'll do that off camera. We got a decent amount of eggs now. So that means we can... Here, let's just eat that, eat that, eat that, eat that, eat that. Okay. Yeah, I'll take care of all this stuff off camera. So now with all of these eggs, we should be able to... Ooh, we got chicken too, right? So for the ration thingies, the small rations, I mean, we could... Oh, no, we need... No, wait, that's fish ration. Stew mix, melon, mushroom, 2 eggs. We could make a big ration. Non-perishable, we just crapped that on the food table with 2 eggs. That gives 100 carb. It gives 100 of everything. Oh my God, that's good stuff. Plus, it gives an entire 25% on the caps. That is really good. This gives 12% on the caps. You know, your maximum health cap and all that sort of thing. So this requires 2 eggs. I have 9, 10, 11, 12. I have enough to make enough eggs, I should say, to make 6 rations. And then these raw chickens we could use for... Here, let's pull that out of there. Let's put these in there for the moment. And the liver. So, okay, so the question is, do we have enough to make 6 meat stew? Possibly? Stew mix. I think we could probably do that. Okay, so here. Let's go... Let's do 3 at a time. Just because I'm not going to have a room to carry all this. So 3 corn, 3 cucumber. See, I'm already out of room. Damage him. Okay, let's make 2. Hold on. What I'm actually going to do is temporarily store this stuff. There we go. Okay. So we have 3 corn, 3 cucumbers, 1 onion. So we need 2 more onions, and we need 3 potatoes. Okay, so that should be enough for us to make 3 veggie mixes. Okay, let's make 3 more veggie mixes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2. Oh, right. Those things take up a lot of room. Okay, never mind. So we'll go back to our original plan of just doing 3 a pop to start with. Okay, we have 1 thing of milk we can grab out of there. And I don't think I can... Yeah, I can make a little more space there. Okay, so we need 3 liver, 3 normal meats, and 1 more milk. We only have room for another milk. Okay, so now we should be able to make 2 meat stews. Stew mix. Yeah, okay. So let's put... Wait, pick that back up. Okay. We need another liver. Now we should be able to make another meat stew. No, we can't. We're missing a milk, I think. Yeah, we need a milk. There. Okay, so that gives us 3 stew mixes. Lots of steps. Let's put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put half of those in there just so we have room for everything else that we need. Okay, so now if we go back to here and we go back to here, we need 3 melons, 9 mushrooms, and 6 eggs. We already have the eggs. So 3 melons, 9 mushrooms. There's the mushrooms there. And is it... Yeah, it's 3 whole melons. Is that another goat? Okay, I think we have enough to do this. Let's do it. Craft 3. Oh, baby, look at that. That is some damn good food. Yes, indeed it is. I think that's probably the best food you can make in the game, isn't it? Nice. Very nice indeed. Okay, let's go see if... Here, put that back there. This doesn't give us any health, though. But that's okay. But these guys... You know what? I'm not going to carry coffee around anymore. I don't think we need to. I'm going to just store those for the moment, because these don't go bad, right? I don't think so. I think they're, like, permanent. Let's go see if this is a goat or a sheep. I think it's a sheep, because it sounds more like a sheep. But if it is a goat, then we'll grab it for more milk production. Yeah, it's a sheep. Okay. I got massively sidetracked there, but that's okay. Because we just made the best food in the game. 3 of them, no less. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to start making these off camera and just, as much as I can. Can we also, though, make the small ration? Because that's the one that requires the chicken meat. Yeah, we can. We should be able to make 2 of these. So we need 2 cooked chicken. Okay, and while that's cooking up, we're going to also need 2 melons, 2 mushrooms, 2 eggs. Split in half. 2 mushrooms, 2 eggs, and 2 melons. Yeah. 1, 2. See, melons are used for all kinds of things. Alright, so we'll just wait for the chicken to finish. Now we should be able to make 2 small rations. It's a beautiful thing. Look at that. Hell yeah. Okay. Move you over. Put you right. Oh, we gotta move you over more. Put you right there. Cool. All right, let's celebrate by eating a meat stew. Yummy. We'll top off our carbs by eating that piece of corn. And let's take this meat stew out and carry it with us. And we are in really good shape food-wise. Like, as good as it gets, I think. Clean water, clean water. Yeah, let's drink that. And cool. All right, so what I'm going to do is we're running long here. But before I let you go, I want to have some kind of an idea of what our power setup's going to be. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to here, and we're going to unlock solar panel technology. Okay. And then we're going to go here, and we're going to go placeables, power, solar panel. We have plenty of that stuff. Generates 40 power at its peak output. And the advanced battery, which we can make, holds 3,500 power. Holy Moses. Okay, nice. So, does it matter in this game where we put these? Do they have to be facing the sun and, the usual kit and caboodle? I don't know. But what we are going to do is we're going to put them out on our deck, but I don't know what the deal is with the sun. So let's just do this. If it turns out that the sun does matter and I need to move them, I will. But for now, and by the way, I think is power wireless in this game? I don't know. I'm not sure. For now, let's just put, say, 4 down. Like that. Okay. So 20 iron, 20 aluminum, 16 copper, 16 cobalt. All right, so I'm going to build those. And then I don't know if the battery has to be right next to those or not. I believe we have to have... Wall switches are used to toggle groups of components. Okay. Electrical relay. Relays are used to extend the range of a wire. Okay, so we do have to have wire. A junction box controls powered objects, either singular items or groups of items. And the central hub to all power info and junction boxes. So I think we have to have a junction box and a control panel. So why don't we put that, is that straight? Yeah. Why don't we put the junction box here, and we'll put the, no, that was the control panel. The junction box controls powered objects, either singular or a group. Okay, I'm not quite sure what the difference is between that and a switch, but we'll figure it out. So let's put you there. And you're going to need screws, copper. I'm going to build all this off camera. I'm not going to build it off camera because we're going long. We got it. I'm just setting everything in place so you see what I'm going to do. And then as far as the battery goes, I mean, does it matter where this guy is? Do we want it outside? Does it need to be by the solar panels? These are questions I don't know the answer to. So what I'm going to do for now is I'm just going to put the battery here, and then we'll figure out what has to happen. Lead, copper, yeah. We should have enough stuff to build all of this. All right, guys, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build all this stuff off camera, and then when we start the next episode, we'll hook it up and go from there. The very first thing I want to do is get this guy powered. However I end up doing that, I'm not sure. So that we can start making our own oil. And then we'll also get a refrigerator going. We can place that down right now. Furniture, kitchen. Oh, we need the tech for that. Fridge technology. There we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, we just need to find 2 more tech points, and then we can learn everything, which is awesome. Placeable furniture, kitchen. So we'll put the refrigerator. I don't want to really block the window. I kind of like the fridge to be by the stove, so I'll just put it there, and we can always move it later for now. And we also should have everything. Yeah, see, we're going to need a lot of electrical parts. I'm glad I didn't sell them. That requires 10. That doesn't require any. That requires 8. And do these require electrical parts? They don't. Okay, so, well, that's 18 electrical parts anyways. So yeah, it's a good thing we hang on to those for now. All right, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks, everybody, for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We got a lot done in this episode, man. We got our lumberyard finished. We figured out our garage when the time comes. We did some looting. We got seriously good food production going on, food capability, and at least got started with our electrical. So it was a great episode. Had a lot of fun doing it. Hope you guys enjoyed watching, and we will catch you in the next episode. Bye-bye.